Another 2K23 giveaway is completed. If you want a chance to get a free NBA 2K23 today, all you got to do is drop a like, comment down below this right here. What's the most overpowered badge in 2K history? So tell me in the comment section, what's the most overpowered badge in 2K history? Hit that subscribe button if you're new, and that's it. You're entered in the giveaway. But welcome back, Plug Nation. It's your boy Badge Plug, and you already know I'm not here to waste any time. So whatever you got to do, make sure that like button is blue, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get right into the news. Anyway, we finally have a detailed picture of what the shot meter is going to look like, posted by Luck, made by Loading the Goat, and this thing actually looks fire. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I was using a meter, I'd be very happy because this is much better than it's been in the last few years. It looks really good. So anyway, we got more to talk about, but hey, I wanted to show you guys the shot meter. Anyway, 2K Intel said, what's your favorite thing from 2K22 you would like to see in hashtag NBA 2K23? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you want to see in 2K23? What's the best thing that was in 2K22? In my opinion, I think the best thing that was in 2K22 is by far the Rebirth. Now, of course, we can't start the game with Rebirth. That would not make any sense. They're gonna add it, 2-3 months into the game, but I would really love to see Rebirth back. I mean, it was huge for the community, and I guarantee that the analytics show that more people made more builds, which means 2K made more money and the 2K community was happier, which I told you guys is what 2K should do. It doesn't mean anything to grind badges anymore. It doesn't show anything. It's an old repetitive system that we've done for years. Now, of course, you shouldn't start at a 99 overall or be able to buy yourself to 99 overall, but just make it about 20 to 30% easier than it is this year, even with Rebirth. That way people don't have to waste 2-3 weeks to grind out their build to 99. A lot of people are casual players and they struggle even in my career. So those people right there that only got like 2 hours a day, it takes them about a month, 3 weeks, something like that, to grind out a build to 99 overall. You're probably not a casual player if it's not like that for you, but just know, first of all, it's okay to be a casual player, and second of all, the casual player is about like 80% of the community. So imagine if it takes you a month to grind out a build, you're very less likely to make another build and another build, versus if you could grind out a build in like a week or two, you'd probably make a lot more builds, which would make you happier and 2K more money. Anyway, Stacks2K went to Twitter and said, yo, quick question, when will y'all get to the point when you start to think I'm bad instead of the game is bad? It can't be the game every year. And hey, sometimes the truth hurts, but a lot of people got to admit, look, I hate playing games that I'm not good at. I'm a very competitive person, and if I wasn't good at 2K, I would probably very much dislike it. So if you're good at 2K and you don't like the game, that's fine, but if you're really bad, then, well, you know. But anyway, Badge Plug went to Twitter and he said that 100k VC you get for pre-ordering 2K23 gonna get you to like 72 overall this year. Watch. And it probably will, because as you all know, if you don't have 2K22 next gen, you might not know that it cost about $100 of VC to get your player from 60 overall to 99 overall, like 400,000 VC, some builds like 450,000. It's crazy the amount of inflation that has happened in 2K. 2K is trying, they're trying to be really realistic with inflation, because it costs an insane amount to make a build. It used to only cost like 20 bucks to get your player to 85 overall, and it's probably going to go up again this year. So it's probably going to cost about 100 bucks, maybe even more this year on 2K23 next gen. But Power responded to me and said, what version should I buy, guys? And I said, I need that 10% bonus, no cap. But if I wasn't a creator, I'd just get the $60 to $70 version and then buy VC. So we don't know exactly what that 10% bonus is, and I am scared that towards the game coming out, or when it does release, we're gonna know more about it. Maybe it's only for one season, blah blah blah. But if it is for every season, I gotta take the risk and get that $150 version. But if I wasn't someone who cared about hitting the top level or something like that, or I wasn't a creator, I would just get the $60 or $70 version and then buy VC, because the $100 edition does come with 100k VC, but that's not $30-$40 worth of product right there. So if you care about hitting that top level or care about getting the league pass, then go ahead, but don't just buy the $150 version and don't even watch the league games and stuff like that, so you can be like, oh, I got money, that's why I bought it. No, save yourself some money, get the standard edition, and then buy VC, because that's going to save you money. You might as well just do that. At the same time though, I want that 10% bonus. Hopefully it lasts the whole year and 2K is not finessing us where it only lasts for like one day or one season season or something like that. And then on top of it, I get the NBA League Pass as well, which is pretty cool. Anyway, Grinding went to Twitter and said, like and retweet if you want a prelude for NBA 2K23. So I'm glad that there's more YouTubers and creators talking about this. Maybe he's seen my video and made that tweet. I don't know, but we need to talk about this more. 2K23 needs a demo, absolutely, so we don't end up with a 2K21 next gen where the entire game was ruined simply off something where if we just had a demo, we could have seen that the 6-7 power forwards were way better than any other build, and it could have got patched before the game even came out, because you can't change builds when the game comes out. Like, you can't take badges off someone's build that paid money for it and stuff like that. Yeah, you can patch certain things like gameplay stuff, but you can't take off their attributes and badges. So that whole game was just ruined right there off just the builder system. Now, I do think 2K22 next gen is the better game, but unfortunately, I do think that current gen once again next year is going to be the main game for YouTubers, because that's where the viewership is going to be. And a lot of people don't understand, like, people got bills to pay, so of course they're going to play the game that gives them more views. Like, that's just how it's going to be. If you worked at a job, let's say you're flipping burgers for $15 an hour on an old stove, and your manager goes, hey, there's this new stove that's coming in, would you like to flip burgers on this one? It's going to make burgers a little bit better, blah blah blah, and you get $7.50 an hour. Like, no, you're not going to cut your pay in half so you can work on the better stove. You know what I'm saying? You might, there's a very small amount of people that might actually, you know, in my position or another YouTuber's position, post next gen instead of current, but until next gen makes people more money than current gen or close, it's obviously going to be the main game. You're not going to take $5,000 a month over $10,000 just because it's the better game. Most people are not going to do that. I'm not here to give you the sugar-coated answer. I'm here to tell you what's going on and what the truth is. Anyway, we got to talk about this because a lot of people don't. Not only does the gameplay obviously need some fixes and tune-ups and patches and blah blah blah, you know, like making whites go in less and fixing some paint defense, blah blah blah, but Brother Jones went to Twitter and said, what was the most toxic badge that shouldn't return in NBA 2K23? Now, in my opinion, one of them for sure is tight handles. You're playing perfect defense and it gives you an ankle breaker when you're not even doing anything. Like, you're sitting there playing perfect defense and you get stunned out of nowhere. Now, I'm someone who obviously it's in the game, I'm going to use it, but I don't think it should be in the game. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, mismatch expert is kind of crazy. If they bring it back, they definitely got to tone it down. Sniper is pretty wild itself, but there's a lot of badges that definitely shouldn't make it into 2K23, or if they do, should definitely be nerfed. Like, tight handles is actually, in my opinion, the most annoying badge in 2K22. Now, of course, I use it a lot to my benefit, like I said, but you're playing 20 straight seconds of clamped up defense. You are clamping whoever you are guarding, right? They do one little misdirection, you're there for it, but you get stunned and you can't do anything, so your opponent gets a basket out of that. Like, it just doesn't make any sense why that build is, or that badge is in the game. And if it does return, it's got to make sense. It's got to have consistency. Like, when you actually do cross someone, yeah, it can stun you, but not when you're playing perfect defense, and it does that a lot. That's the reason why in every single wager, tight handles is taken off. They're not allowed to use tight handles, because if you're playing for money, you don't want to get stunned when you're playing perfect defense. Anyway, Luck TV went to Twitter and said, NBA 2K23 wish list. Reply below. Let's make the community's wish list. And usually I ask you, yo, what's one thing you want to see in 2K23? But what is everything that you can think of on the spot? You don't got to sit here for an hour, but what is the things that you want to see in 2K23? As you guys know that are loyal, I actually read every single comment on my videos, especially when I'm asking you guys to comment. I do it for a reason. You know, I want to see what you guys are saying. Like, the point of these news videos is to get out issues to 2K / get ideas out to 2K as well. So sometimes you might comment something, I put it in the next video, it might make it into 2K the next year after that, something like that. That's what the whole point of these videos really was about when we first started doing them. But anyway, Luck went to Twitter and said, builds will cost 300,000 to 500K in 2K23. Remember this tweet. So kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. Builds are probably going to cost even more this year, which is crazy. They've been getting more and more expensive as the years have gone by, and it's like, where is it going to end at? I know 2K tries to be realistic, but you don't got to be that realistic with inflation going on right now. Like, that is insane. $100 to get a build from 60 overall to 99. I think on current gen it's like 75 or something like that. On next gen it's like 100. So it's probably going to be like 90 on current gen next year, 120 on next gen, something. I don't know if they do go up, because not every year they go up, but usually every 2 years it definitely has a noticeable difference. Anyway, as most of you all know, we have guaranteed news coming in August for 2K23. Gameplay trailer, Jordan Challenge, My NBA, My Team, My Career, and The City. And that's probably the order that it's going to come in. I'm pretty sure they did that on purpose, because every year they like to start off very slow and then boom, 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 it ramps up until the game comes out. So every year, right before the news comes out, people are like, I'm not buying 2K, I'm not buying it. And then that news comes out and they're all hyped up and then buy the game. They do it every year. 2K is fantastic at marketing, obviously, as most of you guys know that are not new to the 2K community. But if you guys didn't see that before and didn't know that information, it's probably because you're not subscribed. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. But as you all know, you need to have all notifications, because you don't have to look through Facebook and Instagram and all that, thousands of tweets, look on, Instagram for 2 hours, Facebook, whatever. All you have to do is turn on notifications, and boom, as soon as the video comes out, you tap it, you've got all the recent news. It's going to be right here. You see what I'm saying? So even if you are subscribed or you just subscribed, click the bell right next to it and select all notifications. That way when the news comes out, you get it right away. Anyway, that's it for the video. Make sure to drop a like if you haven't yet. Hit that subscribe button. If you're new, click one of these 2 videos right here. It's your boy Badge Plug. You have been plugged in, and like I said, that 2K23 news is coming real soon, so it's going to be right here on this channel. Make sure to click one of these 2 videos. You might as well, you're still listening to me, just click one of the 2 videos, and I am out. Peace.